Okay, like I said before, we're going to be doing the install of the mil-spec buffer tube and stock. I'm putting this stock on there. Got my Bravo Company mil-spec buffer tube in today, which came with, I ordered a spring and the ring, forgot the name for it, and the castle nut, and the H2 buffer. Yay. That should be real nice. First step, well, first of all, remove the old stock. So what you do is you lift up on this, slide it out, set this off to the side. Now you have your commercial buffer tube. And you take your wrench, slide it into here, and, well, you release it. And once I get that released, put that to the end, castle nut to the end, and then slide this off. And I'm going to have to do that off camera. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's a couple days later though. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show the whole install because it was more of a pain in the ass than I thought it would be, like most of this shit that I've done so far. But this castle nut right here, castle nut, whatever you fucking want to call it, on the uninstall is extremely hard to get off for the commercial buffer tube. It was on there real tight, so I had to get a vise and a breaker bar and all sorts of shit in order to get it off. And apparently some places you see that little divot. I know some gum companies will actually stamp the metal in to prevent you from taking it off. I didn't have that problem. I was able to get it off eventually. So now I got the Bravo Company mil-spec buffer tube. I got the Bravo Company H2 buffer in there, and you can tell if it says H2. If you see that little buffer hold back right there, whenever you're taking this thing off, like once you loosen this castle nut, you take it all the way to the back, then you start like unloosening the actual tube itself. That thing will shoot right out if you don't watch it, so you gotta be careful of that when you're changing it out. I also installed this. Cheaper and Dirt was supposed to send me a quick detach, but I got this instead. It's a Vltor sling slot, pretty much. It's standard. It's not a quick detach, but the way this sling is, the way this Troy sling, single point sling is, I'm really not going to need a quick detach because it's not much of a sling. I can just have it dangling all the time. The problem is with that installed, this is all the way to the back. It can't lock. That little bit of an extra, like, I don't know, it's about, I don't know, eighth of an inch or something like that, doesn't let this thing click into its final position. But, I mean, what's the difference between this and this? That's not that bad. It still has full range of motion. As far as comfort of firing, when it's fully extended, it's just more comfortable for me when I actually shoot. So, now that I have that installed, I can't wait to shoot this motherfucker. And this stock, of course, has the battery compartment down here. Put a couple double A's in there. And it's also got a battery compartment up in here. The thing I like the most about this is the cheek weld. It's nice and thick. So when you're aiming in, you can really, you know, rest your cheek on that. Make your shots count. I'll put it all together and let you see it one more. So here's how she looks all the way down. Oh yeah. Intimidation factor here. It's the LED. Doot. Another thing, I got these P-mags. If you notice, they drop right out, right? These are really nice magazines. But also these Tapcos, which I just got in from Cheaper Than Dirt. They're nice, but they're a little tighter in the well. However, the difference of about $12 to about $18, roughly. With your extra money, you get a nice window and a countdown spring and a dust cover. This comes off and goes on the top. And for this, it's just a straight up polymer mag. But these are both decent mags from what I've read. I do like these better though. I have to get them off of Bravo Company, so it's a little more expensive. But all in all, 4 mags with all the stuff I need makes this one hell of a rifle. So can't wait to shoot it. It's gonna be good times. For shizzle.